So I stopped recording because it was a lot of work, actually. I think I probably spent about an hour. What am I going to talk about this time? Well, I'm going to talk about that Hibiscus Taiwan and the wires that were on the plant. I think I got them all removed, but I might not have. I thought I had them all removed about 15 minutes ago, and then I did a little twirly. That's a technical term, bonsai twirly, or you can call it swirly if you'd like, but I call it twirly. Bonsai twirlies are free. I found more wire, and so then I took that off. And basically I'm going to try to get some video. It's not the best lighting in here. Again, I'm learning how to use this Osmo DJI Pocket 3 Creator or whatever, and we'll see when I put it into edit or post it to the internet. Okay, it may not be perfect. You guys can give me tips on how to improve my videos, and I'll try to do that for you. Anyway, so here we go. Let's go to the Hibiscus Taiwan and bonsai wiring. What are we thinking? Okay, that's the Hibiscus Taiwan. And I can quickly say, why do I call it twirling? Because I got this thing here at Lazada. Oh, baby! I'm twirling. I'm twirling. I'm twirling. That's twirling. For any of you that didn't know about it. Anyway, let me get it kind of centered here. So, there are some materials, dead leaves and things, but that's a lot of wiring. And a lot of the pieces were longer. I cut them. My tools, needle nose pliers, I think actually worked the best. I didn't really use the scissors on anything because I didn't feel like cutting that way or cutting any plants. I didn't do any trimming to the plant. Regular pliers for some of the bigger wires, it did help. So that's up to you. And that's coleslaw dressing for, hopefully I'm going to make some coleslaw in the Philippines. Never had it here. Here's the subject of the experimentation. Hibiscus Taiwan. Nice plant, mature, great rootstocks. I don't see any more wire. If I see wire, if you see wire while when I post this, I don't know. Maybe don't tell me. Nah, tell me. In the process, I will admit, I got a couple of leaves, whatever, like this one, maybe this one, maybe 3 leaves that I broke off. I try to be very gentle and delicate, but I'm not a perfect man. So now we're going to start. Let's look at this root over here, this trunk. You see that? You can see the cuts and the digging into it. So I think it's just the wire's on too long. And I'm new to bonsai. I'm definitely new to wiring. So maybe I'm wrong. You can take a look here. That's one piece of wire, but there was a wire before on this one. So it's multiple times it's been wired and the grooves are cut into it. So that's that branch. I think too deep. This one, same thing. I think it's just cutting too deep. Now wires ran up this little baby to make it get its swirlies. Okay, looks attractive, I get that. But I took it off anyway. You can see some old, this wasn't on here this time, old grooves. Look at this one. I mean, that's deep. It's almost halfway through the branch. I think it's just too much. Again, I'm probably wrong. So don't listen to me, you bonsai people. Go read a book like I'm reading books on bonsai. Go watch videos like I'm watching videos. I'm learning, and I like to learn through experience at times. So look, just a lot of the grooves cut into that wood. And you can see old grooves cut into the main trunk. So maybe it's normal that you wire up your tree so much that it's, I don't know, cut up. This bad boy is really long, so I don't even know if I like this branch. But it gives it a lot of movement. But that was cut pretty good. This was old. This is the stuff I just took off. This is the stuff I took off. This here is old. Again, this is where I started before I did the twirly. Remember, bonsai secret club word for this little spinny thing is to give your bonsai a twirly, like that. Oh, I thought I almost saw some more wire. I was gonna cry. But again, it goes up high. It's I can see the reason, you know, the outcome. You make dramatic curves in it with the wire. But I don't know, once the wood has solidified, then I'm thinking that, you know, my position is you take it off. I don't know if that's right. You guys want to leave comments and tell me I'm a bad bonsai person? Okay. Opinions, everyone's got them. Some of them smell like fertilizer. But I got bugs. There were bugs. I don't see any on it when I was working with it. So it kind of goes back to my older whatever, and I haven't made a video there yet. But when you buy a plant, and I got a collection, there's more plants that I acquired. There's more over here. When you buy a plant, it's my opinion that you get into it. Get familiar with the plant. So that might be the plant. It's had some bugs. Make sure it doesn't have bugs. The wires were too tight in my opinion. I'm taking them off because that's what I think. If I have to put them back on, well, I lost 3 little leaves, and I think I'm going to be okay. We'll call it a defoliation attempt. But in most of the places, maybe I can even find it, like here, you can see there's a lot of leaves there. There's one, I think, that was one I lost. But there's still leaves on those. Still leaves here. Right? All these leaves are still there. So the wire was there, but it didn't take off the leaves. So it can be done. Good twirlies on that. Leaves are on it. Even little baby ones. Anyway, so I'm saying get familiar with your plant. That means the plant. That means the leaves. Are there eggs on it? Are there insects or pests that might kill it? Does it show signs of overwatering or underwatering in the leaves? And some plants, you can see it in the leaves, foliage. Other plants you can't. But this one I don't see too much. So it had some, leaf eaters on it for a period of time, but those caterpillars probably turned into beautiful butterflies because they ate the healthiest bonsai in Cebu Island. No, maybe that's not true. But there's my finished product. I'm gonna, as I said, I'm not gonna trim this yet. It was just shipped to me. So again, receiving a collection. I just had it delivered. It was by Lala Move truck. I'm trying to acclimate it to this environment. It's here under my carport. So shade, right? Only indirect light. Though it was just out there when I brought it in a couple days ago to get ready to do this. Now, maybe I caused some trauma. In addition, when I took the wires off, some trauma from the shipping and moving to a new location. I believe you just wait, you kind of go slow. I'm not going to repot unless there's some dire emergency. One I want to repot is probably this one. Because it's got a lot of brown leaves, that's just not enough dirt. Vietnam bluebell, not in my opinion. And we water pretty, regularly. So anyway, get your plant, let it recover, but get to know it. I took the wires off because that's me. Substrate looks good. The substrate in other pots looks good. So you got to take it easy when you take these bonsai and move them around. Here's this to walk through. There's a beautiful tamarind or sampalok, bantalinao. Okay, so what do I have to do something? Yeah, because there's the tugas right there in that pot with the bantalinao. I got to move it. This is a water jug, gallon jug, 5-gallon jug, whatever we call them, gallons. Big Ne Pugo. I hate water jugs. I'm moving it. Cascade Dwarf Lemoncito. There's a Melendres, I think, in there with another tamarind, or maybe that's something else, because it's a sensitive plant. You see the leaves pulled back. And then a vertical Dwarf Lemoncito. And again, look at the wiring stuff. I don't think this is bad. It's not cutting into it like the other one was. Different sizes of material. Is this one cutting in? Yeah, that's cutting in right there. Let me get a little spin out. This is a small wire. Yeah, see how it's cutting in? Right there. So I got to get some of that off. This is loose. This is okay. But some of it's already cutting in. And again, my bonsai protocol is no wire cutting in. Look at all that Lemoncito wire. Look at all that wire. Wiring is good. Wire. Wiring's good. Shaping the plant. But maybe sometimes it's too long. This one, big boy. Big boy. I don't see any wires on the big boy. We'll see. We got wires here though, so maybe it had wires at one time. Wires. Okay, that's it. I'll see what I can do. That's where I started. I know I get distracted, but you know what? It's my hobby. It's my videos. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a guy. In time, okay, maybe I'll get more professional. I know I say goofy things. If you don't like goofy things, go watch somebody else's videos, because I'm a goofy guy. Not hurting anybody. So I hope you'll stay. I hope you'll watch. I hope you give me some comments. Constructive criticism. I mean, bad criticism, I guess I could take that too. I was Army for a couple days. So that's the plant. No wires. And if you saw one, decide whether you tell me or not. Be my friend. Don't tell me. And there's the wires that came off. The tools that were used, primarily the needle nose. But I did use the big boys. I did not use any scissors. And that's the beautiful plant now. Bye, y'all.